What's going on, my friends? Chris here. I want to bring you all an update today of Bitcoin and Ethereum, and what we're going to be looking at is Glassnode. So we're going to be tracking the addresses, and the reason I want to do this was to kind of look at what's going on behind the scenes as we've been having this sell off the past couple of days. So if you guys get something from this, don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. It always helps out the channel. If you want me to keep doing this, just put Glassnode down low, and also let me know what you're up to today. I'd love to hear it. So what we're going to start in with here, guys, is addresses greater than 10,000. So we're taking a look at addresses greater than 10,000. What you can see back here is that we had our low. It was back in October 20th. We had 81 wallets with 10,000 or more. We ended up pushing up to a high of about 92 wallets, and what we've seen is a higher low. And this came in on February 12th, 2022. We had about 84 wallets. So from the point where we had, 81 or so up to that 84, it is a higher low. And what we're trying to do is turn this into a nice intermediate term uptrend. We've been in a short-term uptrend here, where we went from roughly about that 84 up to where we're at now at 90. So we're going to start challenging that 92 hopefully pretty soon here, which is a good thing for us. But we need to keep this moving. We need to keep it accelerating with the 10,000 or more. So right now we do have our higher low. We're in a short-term uptrend, but we're coming up to that area where we have to challenge the resistance of 92 wallets. So that's something that I'm going to be tracking, guys, and taking a look at here. The next one's going to be greater than 1,000 or more. My internet can cooperate with me here, guys. So 1,000 or more, what you can see is we had a huge spike come in here, and this came in roughly about February 28th, 2022, and we've been holding this pretty well. We ended up going from about 2,120 wallets all the way up to the high of 2,292 wallets. And now what we've seen as we've pushed up in price here a little bit, and we've hit some of these higher resistance levels at 47, 48,000, we're having a little bit of a sell-off right now. We're back down to around 2,247. But we have held this pretty well, this big spike, because for the longest time we were just down here, guys. So the fact that we did have that big spike come in, that's what you want to see. So we just want to keep holding that. The next one's going to be greater than 100. So greater than 100, same deal. We had this massive downtrend here, and you can see this big reversal that we've put on here. And for the most part, we've held these gains. Right now, we have about 15,943 addresses with greater than 100 Bitcoin. So that's looking pretty good. If we look to greater than 10, so greater than 10, we've had our short-term uptrend here. We have started to sell off a little bit. We were at about 147,329, and now we're at 146,677 for greater than 10. And then this is what's really impressive here, guys. If you take a look, these addresses greater than 1, this has just been nothing but up and to the right here. Really extreme for the retail coming in and trying to get as much Bitcoin as they can here. So that's a beautiful chart there, up and to the right. That's what you want to see for Bitcoin. Same deal for greater than 0. Let's see here, greater than 0.1. And that's just been nothing but up and to the right there. So still not looking too bad here, guys. We're holding some of these levels that we want to hold with some of these addresses. So right now we just got to see if we can hold this support around 44,000 and then see if we can make a move higher. But we're still in a cautious area here, because overall when you're stepping back, I'd like to see more volume. Yeah, I've told you guys I'm a volume snob, and just for the move that we've been trying to make, I would like to see more overall volume when looking at the technicals. So if we get next into Ethereum, if you're here for ETH, let me know down low. Just put ETH. So guys, we'll go backwards on ETH here since we're already here. So addresses with a balance greater than 0.1, that's been up and to the right. So that's no problem there. If we get into addresses with greater than 1, that's been up and to the right. So looking good there as well. Addresses with greater than 10. So this has been a nice steady uptrend here, guys. Right now we're sitting at 285,506 with greater than 10 or more. If we take a look at 100 here, and I also want to make these videos as quick as possible for you guys. I want to get you all the information I can without all the nonsense that you see on YouTube. So if you like that, let me know down low. So addresses with greater than 100, this has just been relatively flat, putting it on a little bit of a short-term uptrend here, but for the most part flat, guys. I'd like to see that improve greater than 100. Then if we get into the addresses with greater than 1,000, this has just more so been in a downtrend. Nothing special there, like how Bitcoin had that big pop. We have not seen that in Ethereum. And then if we take a look at greater than 10,000, now this is where it's been good here. So greater than 10,000, and we know Ethereum, the whales control most of it. So we had this huge move to the upside, guys. We got up to around 1,207 wallets with 10,000 or more. The low that we ended up hitting, let's see, roughly at about 1,147, and now right now we're already back up to 1,190 here. So getting a nice little spike again. So it looked like the whales were buying. If I put this on the line graph just so you can see it as well, look like the whales were jumping in there. and buying at these levels here before we started this nice run up. So we just have to watch these things, guys. You know, if we take a look at addresses with balance greater than 32, we have had some people getting ready to stake and do all that for Ethereum. So, you know, guys, we're in this area right now. We just really have to see if for Bitcoin that 44, I'd say even down to, you know, 42,000, we definitely wouldn't want to lose 40,000. Needs to hold. We need to find nice support. The bulls need to jump in so that we can make that move higher if we're going to. So you can do what you want with this information, guys. God bless you all. Take care.